I now request our guest of honor, Shri N. Venkataraman, Additional Solicitor General, Government of India, to assume the floor and address the gathering.
Dr. Bhaskar Ramurthy, Shanup Nambiyar, Dr. Ravindra, Dr. Manu, and three talented young individuals, Vidya Shankar, Aditya, and Parivartan. What a day for India. I'm audible now? Yeah. As somebody was saying, Roti, Kapda and Makan, house is a national dream. House is a dream in India which cuts across every barrier: color, caste, religion, creed, race. Every individual dream for a house. Now the Honorable Prime Minister has inherited as his national dream. The government has inherited it as its own goal and mission. I'm thankful that a startup like Tavista is now going to be part of fulfilling this great national dream. I just had a chance to look into the PowerPoint slides prepared by Vidya Shankar and sent to me yesterday. I was amazed. As a non-engineer, what attracted me the most were the numbers. It looks to be a 10 trillion industry in the world. And the PPT says we will be able to cut down 30% costs, which means if this project becomes big, grows big, becomes a vision for the future, we will be saving 3 trillions every year. It's not a small sum. It cuts down time, 500 square foot in 5 days, which means if you want a 1,000 square foot flat, all you need is just 10 people, 10 days, and the house gets delivered. And that's why the Honorable Finance Minister was kind enough to say that what looked to be a challenge now may not look to be a challenge if this project is going to be scaled up. So, when these statistics are perceived to be real and in fact can be executed as they showed it in their own PowerPoint, in their own show, small screen, then why not this become, why should it still remain only as a national dream, and why not it become a national goal as perceived by the Honorable Prime Minister and this government? So we are standing on a moment of pride. And the slide says, don't just be baffled by the numbers. We'll tell you why it cuts down by 3 trillion. Lesser usage of material, lesser wastage, lesser carbon footprints, and usage of more sustainable materials. This looks to be the concrete mix for transforming this ready-to-fix houses across India and across the world. We are now standing on a COVID situation for the last 1 year. Please remember which is the tribe which did not get stuck by COVID. You're all engineers. In a second you can answer it. The only community and the only tribe which stood and resisted COVID was people who kept innovating and people who are ready to transform to technology. Look at any industry, look at any business. If they could migrate from start to end to a technological solution and they kept innovating more and more, they were not stuck in spite of COVID. So your innovation will really appear magnificent for the reason you are giving low-cost houses and affordable houses and during a crisis time, because this is driven by technology. and your mission is making construction industry innovative and completely technology driven. I should say at this juncture, God bless you, Vidya Shankar, Aditya, and Parivartan, with the immense support of IIT and the Habitat of Humanities, which has stood by your sides as two pillars in your growth map. Well, we must thank the Honorable Finance Minister, as rightly said by Vidya. She is racing against time. And what possibly prompted the Honorable Minister to come and speak to you is, it is indigenous. It satisfies the parameters and norms of Atmanirbhar. And more importantly, it can transform the national dream of this government into a national mission. And therefore, in spite of all her priorities, she was kind enough to come and be part of this program. And before I conclude, I would just thought, because you are youngsters, I should leave this, conclude the speech, short speech with a message. All the three of you were blessed with abundant talent. Not many of your age could have come out with such brilliant ideas. So it's a gift of God that a pool of talent with three people supporting each other, understanding each other, and partnering each other have assembled together to assemble this quick fix ready-made houses. So 25% of what is needed in life has been achieved because you are talented. You had excellent gurus. In fact, what I loved in this program by all the directors and everyone else, instead of showcasing their own institute or showcasing their own priorities, they kept showcasing Tavasta, magnanimity of the professors involved in the project. As I entered and I thanked the professors, they said, no, you should give this credit to the young boys. So you have excellent gurus, selfless gurus who are willing to guide you. You should remain grateful to them, and you should be very, very supportive to them throughout your life. Don't forget that. Third important is, you have now got a breakthrough, which you have been looking for quite a long time. This is a doorstep, a key to open up into a new magnificent era for you, IIT Madras, and also the humanities of Habitat of Humanities. So that 25% is also over. What you need finally is, this 25 makes up the entire 100. You need divine blessings in life, Vidya Shankar, Aditya, and Parivartan. Because obstacles can be managed, invisible obstacles can be managed only through divine power, those who believe in it. So at this moment, it's our opportunity to invoke whoever believes in whichever form. Think and pray for a minute before you actually transform the keys, hand over the keys to this project. I, for one, believe in my own spiritual guru, the saint of Shingeri, and therefore, let me pray for their blessings. And I request each one of you to invoke divine play, that all the four should work in conjunction. And you guys, three of you, as three musketeers of India, should be showcased. And we would like to see you soon being recognized in international forums of construction industry for pioneering this transformative technology. May God always be with you all, and be kind to human beings, be compassionate to human beings, be always Indian, and be always Atmanirbhar. God bless you. Thank you so much, please.
Thanks a lot, sir, for that wonderful speech. Now, coming to the last part of this wonderful day and occasion, I'm just picking up a little bit on what Additional Solicitor General of India, Shri N. Venkataraman, just mentioned in his address. No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. I am happy to have been given the pleasant duty of delivering the vote of thanks, and this afternoon it has been our tribute to host such an august gathering of distinguished individuals. We have been truly fortunate to have renowned identities from the government, academia, and industry here with us today. I would like to begin by thanking all the speakers for sharing their graceful words with us. I believe that we have been provided with a great deal of information to deliberate and act upon. On behalf of Twasta, IIT Madras, and Habitat for Humanity, I would once again like to express my deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Srimati Nirmala Sitaraman ji, for inaugurating the structure and gracing the occasion. I am also eternally grateful to the Additional Solicitor General, Shri N. Venkataraman, for not only his presence here today, but more importantly for being the bedrock upon which Twasta has grown to rely on. Sir, it was an honor and delight to acquaint ourselves your cheerful and candid self. You truly are a genuine inspiration for all of us here. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Habitat for Humanity and the entire team from both India and USA for their unwavering support throughout the course of this project. Thank you for believing us until the end. I take this occurrence to thank Professor Bhaskar Ramurthy, Director IIT Madras, for being that tower of immense strength for Twasta to lean on both in the days of good and the not so good. Also, my gratitude to Department of Civil Engineering, particularly Professor Manu Santanam, Professor Koshi Varghese, and Professor Ravindra Gettu. Twasta would not have seen the light of its day but for your strong faith and encouragement from our days of yore. My special thanks to the Chief Security Officer of Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, for their efforts in smooth coordination of this event during a pandemic situation like this. To all the friends from media and press who are with us today, my sincere thanks for your earnest presence despite the short notice. They say that a true mark of good organization is its ecosystem, but that of a great organization is its team. In this respect, I would like to express my deep sense of appreciation towards the entire team of Twasta. Hats off to all your hard work, perseverance, positive thinking, and thank you for years-long effort that made this day possible. Success, the frame fruit, is that much sweeter when shared with you all. May our journeys and stories continue to be enmeshed, written together on this great pursuit of those endless horizons. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Rami Reddy, the backbone of our entity, that stronghold both financially and other aspects from within which the seed that was Twasta found nurture and grew to be the sapling that it is today. Lastly, I would like to take a moment and acknowledge the support and efforts of our mentor, Mr. P.A. Murli sir. We would not have been where we are today had you not held our hands and shared this dream of Twasta with us. Thank you, everyone. Wishing you a very pleasant evening. Thanks a lot once again.